Hello, happy Wednesday.
It's
Middle
Wednesday,
of the week.
dude.
Middle of the week. But we got some fun stuff. You informed me earlier this week to some hype, some cool stuff that we can actually show early. It's Assassin Creed Odyssey.
Yep.
Do you think they did the acronym ACO again on purpose?
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
It's like when they did Heroes of the Storm and Heart of the Storm. They had the HOTS acronym. Anyways,
HOTS.
it was throwing me off for a second. Anyways, Jean-Luc's gonna kind of go through what we can show, which is mainly just like side missions.
Yeah.
What else can you show us
We
today?
can show pretty much everything from the game that isn't story-based.
Okay.
So I have a save about 15 hours in.
All right.
And as you can see, I have explored very little of the map at this point in the save, which is great. And this game is big.
Nice.
So yeah, we can just show off pretty much anything from the game as long as we're not showing story stuff, which we're not showing here.
Right?
And some menus.
Yeah.
There's some menus we can't show as well.
Okay, so what's the first thing we're going to do here?
Well, I have a Conquest battle right here.
Sweet.
So we can just start off with this. So for those of you who don't know, here, I'll go back to the menu for a sec. Each region is controlled by either Sparta or Athens, and they're like having a war right now, and you can basically manipulate the war. You go in and so like here Sparta is controlling this region, and you can go in and you can kill their leader, you can like destroy their war like supplies, and this little menu here on the
right-hand side.
the right-hand side where it says like fortified, I can like discover their leader, I can kill them, and I can kind of reduce them, and once I reduce them enough, I can engage in what is called a conquest battle.
Nice.
Where I pick which side I want to side with. You can pick the invading army, which gets you more loot, or you can pick with the defending army, which gets you less loot, but it's a little easier.
Gotcha.
It's also kind of weird that you can basically destroy, like, for example, this is Sparta's territory. I could destroy all their defenses and then help them defend it, and they don't really care. They're just like, oh, cool, thank you. Like they have no idea.
All right.
Screwing them over. So
J-Core, this is a PS4 Pro.
this is a PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
This game looks gorgeous. We'll get into some of that in a bit. So yeah, let's try this battle here.
You can handle a blade well enough. We're making a decisive push on Spartan borders, and we need all the help we can get, including yours.
All right, I'm in.
Glad to hear it.
Nope.
All right, I'm in.
Let's do it. If anyone has any questions about the game, feel free to ask.
Yeah, and then we may or may not be able to answer them,
Yeah,
depending on...
some people are talking about the music in the main menu. That is the Assassin's Creed theme, Ezio's theme from 2.
Nice.
They put it in this one, which is great. So I love that thing. All right.
All right.
So let's
Let's get into
just,
some combat. Ooh.
So these battles can be tricky because you have way more people on you, so it can be really easy to get overwhelmed. So I actually should be avoiding these guys. So your meter's constantly ticking down up there, and you need to still beat them.
Okay.
And the best way to do that is to take out these captains here.
Yeah, lower that morale, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
You see one of your strongest guys go down, and you're like, well, shit. Oh, wow. So that's like, was that a perfect dodge?
Yes.
Essentially? Nice.
So when you get a perfect dodge, you activate basically Witch Time from Bayonetta, where you can, you get like a chance to, everything slows down, you get a chance to do some cool stuff. Use this ability here, I forget the name of it, but it is really
awesome. That is like your go-to from the gameplay I saw.
Yes, it's really good.
I like the perfect dodge, though.
Me too.
Just to kind of reward the player for,
So you can do cool stuff during perfect dodge if I can hit the right button. Not screw that up. All right, let's get. I gotta get this guy over here.
Jean-Luc's doing the right thing. He's going straight for the captains. Says, it doesn't matter. You guys are peasants, peons in the Great War. Oh, what is this?
So that is this like arrow ability I can do.
Wow.
So a good move is use your perfect dodge to get that like slow-mo, and then you use it to activate that attack.
That's cool.
It's really useful during these battles where there's a lot of people.
Yeah, like some nice AoE.
So this is a good move as well. You can rip their shield off.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, all right.
Okay, I was like, interesting.
So we can talk about this mechanic. We can show this mechanic more off later, but there
Okay.
are mercenaries in this game that will hunt you down when you have bounties. And if you have a mercenary on your tail. They will sometimes show up during these battles.
He's just like, I'm gonna come reap that sweet bounty. So how many weapon types are there?
So you got a sword. You got sword. You have your daggers. There's staff. Blunt weapons like a mace and axe.
Okay, so like a pretty wide variety here, and I'm
Pretty
guessing
good variety. There's no shields this time. They got rid of
Okay.
those.
that's great. I never liked the shield.
I never liked them either.
A good defense is a very strong offense, in my opinion. Also, just because with the perfect dodge mechanic, it just
Yeah,
even
so
more
there's
so
perfect
to
dodge,
kind of
and there's
like
also parry as well. You still got the bow.
headshot. Oh wow, numbers, big numbers, and you're kind of like typical
Well, I'm actually not doing well.
crit
right now.
for really. Oh,
My,
I see. Okay.
I'm doing okay, but I need to be
the-
killing these guys
In
faster.
terms of the war,
Come on.
do you? Okay, so
There we
so the
go.
mercy. Oh wow, and you get a bunch of loot. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, killing mercenaries is a great way in this game to get high level loot.
And it was cool that it's still like I'm guessing the warring faction hired them, so to speak. So
Exactly.
like it wasn't like a waste of time to kill
Yes.
the mercenary.
It still reduces the overall
Oh, nice
their
dodge.
numbers.
Very good.
Okay. I should be able to get this guy with this.
Nice. So I noticed, basically, I don't know, what would you call your? I wouldn't call it mana necessarily, because it's that yellow bar is obviously taking up.
Oh yes.
For your moves, that special move you did.
Yeah,
is there
yeah,
like
yeah.
one that like takes up all the meter?
Yes.
Oh
There-
wow.
there are-
Okay.
there
Like
are
a
some.
crazy ultimate or something.
There are a couple. There's this one arrow move that does like 1,000 times damage or something.
Jeez. Oh, nice parry.
But it'll take up like 3 bars. And all your moves, we can show off the ability tree in a bit, but all the moves you can also upgrade to
Okay.
multiple levels, and they'll become stronger, but presumably they take up more
Are the
bars.
moves? Are there any tied to like weapon specifically, or is it just mainly they kind of still work with different weapons?
So
Sans like bow and arrow, obviously. But, like,
for example, there are bow attacks, there are like melee attacks, and then there's like your assassin damage.
okay.
So, for example, that one move I do, my move where I sweep them,
Mm-hmm.
that actually does damage based on my assassin
Okay.
points. So, if I like put a lot of points into upgrading the amount of damage my
Wow,
assassin blade
Jesus.
does, that actually that goes into that specific ability. Oh, jeez, come on,
Sweep the leg, John Luke.
let's do that.
Nice.
Also, one thing I'm not using that much, there is a parry. Okay,
All right,
we
you're,
got it back, we
it's
got
a
it back.
close. It's a close tug of war here. So would you say like, if you could hypothetically farm these lower tier guys, would that kind of like be good enough, or do you mainly want to go for the leaders?
You want to go for the leaders.
Okay,
for sure.
gotcha. Here, have some arrows.
Come on.
Ooh, it's gonna be a close one, John
Yeah,
Luke.
it is. It is.
You got no meter,
Got
as
the
they
meter.
would say.
Got it back.
Oh, nice. You have limited resources, as the FGC would say. Oh, is it time to sweep the leg?
Almost. That one takes the longest to recharge. 'Cause it's so
okay.
broken.
It looks really good. All right, barely did it, but we did it.
There we go.
Or well,
Woo!
you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, run,
Run away.
run, peasants. Oh, can you still get him? Oh, in the leg, in the Achilles heel. What's up, John Doe? Sorry, I haven't been reading chat. I gotta do a better job.
All
of that.
right. Look at that. I got a bunch of stuff.
Is this a For Honor knockoff? I wouldn't say that, but I wouldn't be shocked. Like some of those mechanics, like remind me of For Honor
Sure.
a little bit.
It's still
a little bit.
It's not quite as in depth as For
Yeah,
Honor,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
Ooh,
took
a
little
helmet
influence.
of the ages. It's purple.
Helmet of Ares.
Or Ares.
God of
Jesus,
War.
I can't read.
All right. We can
I'm gonna go with the
actually-
ages.
We can actually show some of that off. So you
All
got
right.
all this. As we see here, here's all my different
Look
weapon
at you
types.
using the gray item.
It's because it was. I like the staff. I was using the staff right now. We can switch to. We can show off some of these different weapons for fun.
A scythe. Okay.
Scythe. We'll do like a dagger.
No mercy. Why are you a mod? Because he actually works here. That's our Ryan Schubert.
Oh, so I have my helmet toggled But
I'm sorry
you
that
can-
you feel that way, FaZe.
You
But
can get all these cool helmets here.
thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you stay.
So I'm a pretty big fan of all the gear. Like they look really, really rad, and there's some good variety. You got like these crazy like helmets with like faces
Ooh,
on them.
I like it. Yeah.
They have like your assassin type hoods as well. It's a nice little crown.
Would you say it's more aesthetic, or would you say like the assassin's like helmet in this case versus like something that's heavier actually has like
Yeah.
more distinctive stats?
So it's like an assassin hood is gonna have like assassin based damage
Okay.
stuff, while like a helmet of Ares is gonna be primarily focused more on just like damage dealing. That's
Okay.
actually a really cool helmet.
Yeah,
I might
like
stick
it.
with that for a bit.
Look at
And
that.
you can always toggle the helmet if you do.
A la
like
Destiny.
it. Yep.
I always have to hide my face because of what Rob did to me.
Same with all this stuff. There's all this crazy gear. I need to actually like dismantle this. You want to dismantle gear because it gets you
parts.
all these crafting parts, which are used for a lot of things.
Can you make like epics and legendaries?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Is it
You
mainly for
find
upgrading
them
then?
pretty regularly. However, every weapon you can upgrade to
Oh,
your
nice.
current level.
Oh.
So if you find a piece of gear that you liked, either its stats or its look,
Mm-hmm.
from like the very early beginning of the game, and you're like, oh, well, I have this epic piece that's only
Yeah.
like level 10, now I'm 50.
That's
You can
cool.
upgrade all of that and
That's
keep it.
cool. I like that.
I like that too. I
And
haven't
it-
found
and I guess it adjusts stats and everything too.
It does.
right?
It does.
Yeah,
So I haven't found it yet, but I found this one part called the Pilgrim's Belt, but it kind of reminds me of like early like Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed 1, and I want to find the rest of that because that looks
Are
pretty
those
cool.
sets potentially like tied to certain areas, or are they kind of like spread around? The
So
world?
it depends. Some of them are tied to quests. Some of them seem to be tied to areas. I think I just found this one in like a area. I don't think this was tied to anything specifically.
Colt Burns is asking, why is everybody I watch playing as Cassandra? Is Alexios bad or something?
I just found Cassandra more interesting. She's kind of got like a sassier tone to her. Alexios is a little more straight-laced.
Yeah. Also, in the office, we kind of like split people up just so that we have both paths essentially. So
I think almost everyone picked Cassandra though, except for like Lucy. I think Lucy picks
Mm.
Alexios.
Bob Jones says Tay and Jean-Luc never. I don't think I've ever seen that combo. We've streamed
Couple
before
times.
a couple times.
A couple times.
But Brandon likes you and Ben better. If you
No.
do, which is totally fine, Brandon, come back Fridays. I'm sure you already come Fridays, but that's when Jean-Luc and Ben do Community Fridays, where you guys get to play games with them. I think they're going to try to do Soul Calibur beta
I think
this
so.
Friday. I
think
believe
that's
that's
what we're gonna-
tentatively the plan.
Yep.
So yeah, we're on a PS4 Pro, Robert.
Whole lot of here. Let's. There's a quest we can go do.
All right,
right here.
let's do some side questing.
Let's do some side quests. Side quests in this game are really good. So you got your. There's a lot in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe too much. In some
Okay.
ways.
Real quick question.
Mhm.
It's from where did it go? Oh, Trill Captain. He wanted to know the tiers of gear.
Tears of Gear. Oh sure.
Yeah.
Well, so you
So
got.
goes- yep.
So you got your like legendary, your epics, your rares, and then your standards. I've noticed that legendaries you can't dismantle. So I think they do that intentionally so that you don't accidentally
Yeah.
get rid of a piece of gear. I wish they took from Destiny like you could
Lock it.
Lock it. I wish they could
Mhm.
do that. Maybe they could like add that in or something. But that would be nice because there are some gear that's pretty cool that
You're like,
you
I
could just
really
totally
want to make
accidentally
sure. Yeah.
get rid of. But so there are the side quests that you see with like that diamond. Oh hello. I'm just gonna avoid you. Those are kind of the more like bigger side quests that I would say are really well done, pretty interesting or funny. You also have these bounty boards that have sort of the more like repeatable fetch quest style stuff. So if you're the kind of person who just wants to constantly be doing stuff, you could go to those bounty boards. But if you're someone who's like doesn't want to get overwhelmed with like repeatable quests, I would just avoid those bounty boards is my recommendation.
Baby D, unfortunately, asking about story, and we can't talk about it. So
No, I can say that it's good. I can say that I really like it so far. I think it's really well written. That's my personal opinion. But as far as story specifics,
Yeah, we
we're
can't
not
talk
allowed
about
to show or talk about it.
are we allowed to talk about when the review actually is going up?
I don't know.
Because I know when it is, but I just don't know if we're allowed to say. So
I don't know. All right, this is a really dumb, fun side quest.
All right. Anvil1 Gaming asking, is there a present-day storyline? I honestly haven't played an AC title in ages. Again, I don't think that's something we can talk about either for or not for having it.
I think I can say that there is one, but I can't talk about it.
Okay.
Specifics. But there is one.
Spoke with the Oracle. Been out of his mind ever since.
How do you earn ability points in the game?
Leveling up.
She said I would do unspeakable things to my parents. That Mother's blood would stain the earth, and Potter would scream to the gods in agony.
Oracles and prophecies do more harm than good. You should listen to your gut.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Listening to my gut. And it's telling me my parents will suffer if you don't help me.
Here we go.
I wanted to read his name as Stupidio.
That's what I did too. I think they make a joke about that later.
Me and the Missios are talking. My sword and shield. Gifts from Mater and Pater. We must return them to my parents so they can defend themselves.
Someone asked if there are any big
from my
glitches or
ferocious
problems so
temper.
far. I did have one glitch with the side quest character that kind of sucked. A change though is that this game has like multiple save slots and like auto saves and quick saves.
Okay.
So I was able to actually reload and
Without losing too much.
Yeah, it was only like a minute or two, and I was able to fix it, and it didn't happen again.
Cool.
But I have had I've had a couple
I'll get these
of
weapons for
bugs,
you
but
for a
nothing
price.
too bad.
Of course. My parents will gladly pay you for your troubles. What?
What?
Seek out Costa, the village blacksmith.
What?
Brought him the sword to be sharpened
So
not
you're a
too long
mercenary in
ago,
this game,
and
which
the
is great
sword.
because you can just
This
be
will
like, yeah,
paid.
man, just pay me, and everyone's just like,
Return to the
okay.
blacksmith.
Can't wait.
You mustn't free me. These
All right, so this guy,
thing between my
because
parents
of the
and my
Oracle
wrath.
told him that his mother is gonna
Please,
die
Missios,
and that his
go
dad's
see
gonna
the blacksmith and
scream
get me
horribly
my
or
sword.
something, that he's afraid he's gonna hurt his family, and he wants us to go recover his sword and shield and give them to his parents so that they can defend themselves from him, because he thinks he's gonna hurt them.
Okay.
He's not a bright
Very
kid.
Awkward, but all right.
We're gonna talk to this blacksmith here.
Aphrodite on Earth. My name is Costa, at your service.
Cassandra.
Whatever you need, name it. It's yours. I could bend some metal for you. Oil.
Oh, a lot of
those
questions in the
friendly
chat.
Yeah.
vessels,
I'll read them. I just didn't want to interrupt this guy.
I know,
I'm
me
looking for a
too.
sword. Belongs to Supidio.
Ah, Supidio. Love that boy. Bit on the thin side. If you
After this, we can go
Yeah.
over some questions.
I scrolled up just so we wouldn't miss him.
Well, he needs his sword back.
And I'd love to give it to you. His sword, I mean. But I can't just hand over swords to every gorgeous warrior who walks by.
So it does have you like the heart right there, sort of like,
Yeah,
all right,
a
let's
flirty flirt.
a little
Give
flirty.
me the sword. and I'll make
There's a
this
lot of
way
flirting in
you
this
Wow.
game.
forget.
I just that would make every dream I've ever had come true. There's just one tiny problem. You see, my spear is also broken. If you get my meaning.
Wow.
Shame.
But
All right.
there are special flowers in the forest beyond Xerxes' military fort, planted by Aphrodite herself.
I was really excited when I found the save. I was like, oh, perfect.
This
is great.
You know what I mean.
Reforge,
Get the
huh?
flowers and you'll give me the spear. I mean, sword. I mean, don't go anywhere.
All right. All right. Look at that smirk. All right. Look. Questions. Indit Scab. It says, does it have a nemesis system like Shadow of War?
Kind of. Like, we can show that here. So, you go to your mercenary list here, and you do straight up have this, like, list of here's all the different mercenaries. And they'll hunt you down, and they have, like, a backstory.
Ooh.
They have, like, weaknesses
Loot.
and loot. The
Yeah.
only thing is that it doesn't have, like, the story, like, them talking to you type of
They
stuff. with the
just kind of
nemesis
show
system.
up.
Yeah, they kind of show up. So it's like close, but not quite as memorable as like the Shadow of War.
Like a
Mordor
nemesis
stuff.
system light.
Yeah, it's got like the mechanical aspects to it, but I don't think it's got the story stuff there. But it does have this, and I mean these
Cool.
dudes are just endless, endlessly spawning dudes.
How did Colt Burns asking, how did the abilities impact the combat in comparison to Origins?
Pretty significantly, I feel like you have a lot more abilities. So you have these like this wheel or diamond here of like 4 different abilities. So you get 4 arrow abilities, and then you get 4 melee abilities. And there's only a limited. You can only have 4 at a time, so you kind of have to choose which ones you want and kind of swap them in and out. All right. Call.
Are side quests different in any way, or are they mostly just killing?
They can be a little different. So, for example, this one I'm picking flowers. This is actually a good way to show off this other thing. The exploration mode in this game. When you pick the game, you can pick guided or you can pick exploration. Guided is sort of traditional Assassin's Creed. They'll just be a waypoint telling you where to go. Exploration, they kind of want you to figure it out yourself. So I get these clues on the top left here that say where the flowers are located. So if I pull up the map, it says, all right, they're in the center of the forest. They're in the forest in the center of Red Lake Bay. This is Red Lake Bay here. So, okay, it's right here. They're not that complicated. It's not like you're going to be sitting there like really trying to puzzle stuff out.
Sure, but for someone that wants that and not such a like hand-holdy
exactly. It's a really nice touch, and I like the way they do it.
Yes, this is a pro, the truth. But we are not playing in 4K because we're obviously not streaming in 4K.
Right.
Can you have relations with random people?
Not just any random people, mainly side quest related stuff.
Like maybe this blacksmith might get
lucky.
lucky.
Might get lucky with this blacksmith here.
Oh, hello, bears.
Oh man, animals in this game will mess you up.
Ooh, was that a move?
Yeah, that was the sweep move. But
except you can't sweep the bear.
You can't sweep a bear. That would be rad.
Oh, he's got buddies. So many buddies. Oh, I like that. What little charge move?
Yeah, it's if you use it on regular enemies, it'll kind of knock them back, which is nice.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Let's just Spartan kick him off.
Oh, someone did say they wanted to Spartan kick someone real bad.
Yes. There's nothing more satisfying in this game than when you're stealthing through like a fortress and you see a dude hanging out near like a wall or like on top of a wall, and you just Spartan kick him off. It's really fun.
Do you feel like when that happens you yell, "This is Sparta"?
I don't, but
okay. All right.
you feel it. There's some good. There's some 300 stuff like the opening of the game. I think that's already up on YouTube. Like IGN put it up. There's like an intro sequence where you play as Leonidas with 300, and that kind of relates to the story. All right.
Has there been any big boss battles with the god? I don't even think, even if that was a thing, we can't talk about that.
No, I do know they've already said this, but like Medusa's in the game.
That's true. That was a trailer, I believe. Is there snow and weather in the game?
There is weather, frankie. Like rain and stuff. I haven't seen snow. There are snowy mountains, but I haven't been. I mean, I would imagine. So, like these mountains here, I can't really go to them, but there are mountains up here, so I imagine there might be snow maybe up in this area. Okay. But I can't say for sure.
Yeah. Commander Jane Shepard wants to know, is the romance like a random fling or a long-term relationship-like thing in Mass Effect? It's a random
fling. It doesn't quite have the Mass Effect level. So what you'll do is sometimes you'll have a fling with somebody, and they're like, oh, what do I do now? And you're like, you should come hang out on my ship. And then they basically just show up on your ship. And that's it. You can't really talk to them or have any sort of like deeper romance. So it's pretty surface level compared to something like Mass Effect. But I like it. It's like a step in a direction of making Assassin's Creed more RPG-ish.
Tulio Enrique says, Origins did wonders for the franchise. Excited for this. People asked for changes. They did it, and now they're complaining. As in the people above him chatting, complaining about being disappointed by Assassin's Creed.
Something Mike has been saying a lot is that I think if you were already disappointed with Origins and maybe the direction it was taking the series, this isn't going to help. If anything, it's kind of going even further in that direction.
More into it, yeah.
But I like a lot of the changes they're making.
I mean, I liked the combat changes they made in Origins.
Yeah.
And like seeing them kind of like further evolve that a bit here is pretty cool to me.
This to me feels like my favorite Assassin's Creed game is Black Flag.
Okay.
And I loved the sailing stuff of Black Flag, but then the island town stuff was very old Assassin's Creed of sort of separated, like, oh, you're loading into like a town, right? You're loading into like a small island. This takes that like seamless open world of Origins and then combines it with like the sailing island stuff of Black Flag, so it feels like this is like the natural evolution of what like a modern day like Black Flag mixed with Origins like freedom could
and
be.
We can actually show that off today too a little bit.
We can after
this quest we can take to the seas.
Yeah, we can show off some of that stuff.
I can't even go flower picking without some beast trying to kill me. But yes, I have them.
Perfect. So, did you mean what you said about making this a day I'll never forget?
All right, let's do it.
Wow.
Eat your plants.
Wow.
Right there.
All right. Yeah. So basically, she handed him old school Viagra.
Yes.
Old times.
There's a really funny side quest, specifically related to that.
So what if you didn't pick that version and you picked the other option? Would you still get the spear?
I don't think you get it. I think you have to do it for this one.
Okay.
This other side quests make it like it's an optional thing. Nope. See, there you go. Made that joke. I think this one you have to do it.
Okay. Chris Sturmer says the last AC game I played was Black Flag. I enjoyed it. So how good is this one compared to that?
If you like Black Flag, you will like this one.
There you go.
Because I actually Black Flag was probably the last Assassin's Creed I really loved and really got into. So
James, we kind of did a bigger scale battle earlier, the Conquest stuff. If you want to scrub back to the beginning, you can check that out, or you can hang with us and then do that after. It's up to you.
Yep. Is this map bigger than the other games? It's apparently I think it's like 2.5 times the size of Origins, or something like that. That's I don't know the exact amount, but it's bigger than Origins, and Origins was huge. Okay, so this is he asked me to go find the shield from this woman who stole it, and I already did it earlier, so it just kind of auto completed.
No worries.
So, you found the thief?
Oh yes, cut her in half. She won't steal anything from anyone ever again.
Did you really cut her in half?
And what about the blacksmith?
Something like that.
Very much alive. We did things in the back of his workshop that would make Aphrodite blush.
You didn't. This is awful.
Pater? Pater, what's wrong? You're safe. The prophecy's broken.
Actually, there's something we've been meaning to tell you. Supidio, you were adopted.
What?
A young couple brought you to us. They knew we'd give you a better home. That sword and shield is your inheritance from them.
Wait, so the thief and the blacksmith
Are Supidio's birth parents. Killed his mater and fucked his pater.
Prophecy said Pater would scream to the gods in agony.
Wow. Okay.
In agony.
Yowzers. But one game he says, if you didn't like Black Flag, will you still like this one?
I had no idea.
I don't know if maybe. So that was the quest. We made the prophecy come true. We killed his mom and
did his dad. All right, you got a blindfold from it.
Yeah.
Sweet blindfold.
All right.
All right, what do you want to do next? Now that we're just...
I want to get on the ship.
Like, that guy...
He just messed up that kid's whole
His
day.
whole life was already a sham, and now, even more so, he finds out that not only is his mom now dead, but his dad is an adulterer, I guess, in a way.
Kind
sort
of.
Not really, though, because she's dead. If you killed her first, then I guess it's not really his fault. That was a good quest.
That was good. It was a.
That was a good quest.
Yeah, it's a good example of here's some of the fun like tongue-in-cheek dialogue the game has.
This will be a good game to hold everyone off until Red Dead Redemption 2 says the truth. Yeah, I mean,
I agree.
any games that you can get in before that time is obviously going to be a good time. You know, like if you haven't got through Spider-Man's probably worth getting through, of course. Eric and Jean-Luc ruining people's lives live on GameSpot. That's kind of true, Bob.
I like this game a lot, and I'm happy it's coming out before Red Dead because I feel like if it came out after Red Dead,
yeah, it'd be
no
tough.
one would talk about
tough.
it.
666 saying you just gave someone PTSD. Congrats.
All right, so let's go find some ships.
Yeah, man. Remember when Titanfall 2 got kind of buried by like COD Battlefield? Like it was just all in that same window, and it's just like Titanfall 2 was actually like
that was rough.
A lot. Well, it was definitely better than Titanfall for sure because it had campaign and all that stuff. But yeah.
That's weird. Last time I was playing this, there were like a bunch of ships around here.
Lord's Lank 14 is not such a big fan of Odyssey so far. Acting's poor, fighting system is rubbish. To him or her, the best Assassin's Creed was Syndicate, and it went downhill from there.
Okay.
They also bought it Origins and was disappointed.
The acting, I like the acting so far. I think Cassandra's voice actor is fantastic. I like the story stuff a lot. Animation system, I mean, I like it. It still doesn't feel quite as smooth as like a From Software game kind of style. Like there's a little, like that's kind of I felt about Origins, and I think this is a little better, but maybe not quite as smooth as I want it. But I like it quite a bit.
Is the Kraken in this game? I have no idea. I think people are mentioning earlier, like, I know you said you like Cassandra more or Cassandra more because of her like sassy attitude.
Yeah.
Other people were just saying that like Alexios is possibly a little bit more dry or something. Have you experienced his gameplay at all?
No, I can't really speak to it too much.
No worries. We're gonna blow up ships instead. We're fighting 3 ships at one time. Oh, ramming speed.
Yeah, I want to break one in half. That's a cool thing you can do.
Do you actually like regen boat health here?
You do. Oh, I'm actually getting real messed
Ooh,
up.
buddy.
I might have stepped into a fight I can't win.
That's not true. Not with that attitude, John Luke. You just gotta spread them apart because they're speedier boats. Oh, yes.
Oh, he's gonna ram me. Oh, jeez.
It's okay.
Okay. Come on. I messed up. Yes. Get him. Get
You
him.
tell them your boat is tankier. Oh, he's gonna try to ram you.
I won't let it happen.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Yes.
You just what?
Oh, I hit a rock.
Okay, I was like, you didn't win the fight yet. I know you
No.
sunk a.
Don't hit me. I need to board. I need to board that dude. Yep. Board. Yes. Okay.
Does that like pause combat?
Yeah, it kind of paused. Like they sort of. Black Flag kind of worked the same way.
That's hilarious. Hi, I'd like a reprieve. Hold on while I
so
assault your boat.
Just kind of kick him right off.
Oh, the captain's down.
Yep. And he'll just sort of die. He'll drown.
You're missing the Reaper attack. Defend when they arrow you, then you can arrow back.
Yeah, I wasn't. I've been doing
No
that
worries. I'm just reading the chat.
No.
Thanks for the tips.
Thanks for the tips, though. Appreciate it.
Ooh, someone's got poison, huh?
Yep, there's poison damage, fire damage, all that kind of
Sweet.
stuff.
Ship health restored.
That's why I wanted to do
and
it.
you can plunder them. All right. Hashtag worth.
All right.
While the other boats watch you.
They just wait patiently.
They're like,
Thank
all right, we'll fight now.
you. Okay.
Oh, he's so toast. Oh, he was toast. Oh, how is he not dead? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's board again.
Time to board him.
Board him. Board him. Come on.
Oh, stay away. This
board him.
looks like AC Black Flag.
Yeah, it's got a lot in common with it.
Oh, almost. Yeah, nothing like a crit headshot. Oh, good night. Here's the captain. Oh, did you switch to daggers?
Yep.
Nice. Oh,
Let's kick him off.
See ya. While the other boats just watch, yeah, man, they're intimidated. They're intimidated. Also, they have honor. They see when you're initiating, docking of the boat, you can only melee. There is no ranged combat until you get back in the boat. Then you can engage in ramming speed and close quarter arrow combat here.
He got us in a good spot because that other wreckage is still there.
It doesn't matter though.
We're not gonna board him because I want to try and we're gonna turn around and we're gonna ram into him.
Oh, you're gonna finish him?
Yeah, let's try that. So.
Sparta.
I see salvage.
All right. Let's do it.
It's good knowing you. 17. Oh. Is that?
I've done better.
Okay.
I've been done
Does
one.
it actually? Okay. So like if you aim it right towards the middle, it'll split.
Properly
Still
split in
feels
half.
good though. Still feels good.
It does feel good.
You can turn off damage numbers. What else?
Oh yeah. We could show. If you're curious about that kind of stuff.
Kurt Wapow thinks that AC Black Flag has better combat than this. I don't know.
Ship combat or? Granted,
ship combat.
Ship combat kind of takes a while to build up, so I imagine I'm gonna get more later.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, I can't really say. But yeah, you can turn off all this stuff right here, like HUD stuff, if you want. So for those curious, all of this is optional.
Yeah, you auto heal though, right? Like auto regen health. Someone said you manual heal, but I'm pretty sure you're auto regenning.
This game?
Yeah.
So you auto regen once you finish combat. You don't regen in combat. You get an ability that'll let you get like 30% health back that you can use. But yeah, otherwise like in combat you kind of have to be careful.
Either Fabian or Fabian says AC Black Flag has cannons. There were no cannons back then.
It's true. Just got like 10 dudes with arrows.
666 says Black Flag's ship combat was slower.
Was it slower?
I don't know.
There were definitely moments where it took longer.
Okay.
I remember that game had like the legendary ships. Those were pretty cool. I don't know if the game has anything like that. I missed the loot when you rammed the boat. That's true, I did.
But it doesn't matter. They'll tell stories of how we don't care about loot and we'll destroy your boat
for fun.
For fun. And that in itself is a story to tell the rest of the world. Are there sea shanties?
There are.
Oh.
They sing them in Greek.
Give him the business.
Yeah, him with the javelins.
Oh.
Ooh, that happens occasionally as well. I don't know why. Yeah, let's board them.
What happened to just destroying their boat?
Can I? Oh, no. I always think I'm closer than I am.
It's all right. Unlike the captains of these boats, you know how to swim.
Exactly.
Oh, see ya.
Get that guy off.
Oh, he's trying to 300 you.
Yep.
Oh, they have two captains.
Not anymore.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh,
oh, three. Oh, look at his little headpiece. Man, that's fancy.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
How far is this into the game? About 15 hours.
15 hours. I wanted to get real far to kind of show off a lot of the different systems.
Yeah.
This is a good point where it's not really nothing spoiler heavy is happening.
Can you upgrade the ships?
Yes, you can.
No shield for you. Oh, this guy's a little weightier, harder to kick him. Oh,
there we
good
go.
night. Did she just Leonidas kick that MF off the ship? Hell yeah, she
Yep.
did. She just didn't yell, "This is Sparta."
All right.
I love how this guy plays as 666.
Sink that boat. Get that loot.
Give me a reason to buy it and not to buy it.
It's kind of weird.
What?
So, ship here. If we go to the ship, yeah, you can upgrade the ship here. You get your lieutenants, which are people you can pick up. This game's got this weird system where you can technically knock anybody out, and then like Metal Gear Solid 5 be like, "You work for me now,"
All right.
which is kind of weird.
Just
Because
Fulton them back to the base.
sort of. It makes like no sense. Like you'll go up to like a Spartan, right? Who they're like they live by like honor and like glory. You just like knock them out and you're like, "You work for me now," and they're like, "Okay, I guess." It's kind of weird. But
It's like, I suppose I will do that.
you'll also do side quests that catch you characters. Like these two characters I did a side quest for. And so I got them, and you get more slots as you upgrade your hull. You can upgrade like rowing stamina, crew armor, javelins, all this good stuff. You can also get weapon or ship cosmetics. I have this one, which I think is because of the like collector's edition or whatever I got. So I can kind of change the look, and you can also change the way the crew looks as well, which is kind of cool. I can add a little eagle on my ship.
We can't really tell you if it's worth the money yet. You guys gotta wait for the review. We're just showing you guys the game.
Yeah.
Crime wants to know, can you do a double or triple finisher?
Double or triple finisher? What exactly do you mean by that?
Maybe like finish someone and then kill someone else right after. Because someone else was also mentioning this game needs more gore.
It's got some pretty gory stuff in the cutscenes.
Oh, nice.
But it's not like the goriest game ever. There is a chain attack you can do. There's like a stealth style. Remember in Shadow of War, there's like that ghost like stealth chain? You kind of get a version of that, except it's even weirder because you're just sort of breaking the laws of physics where you like throw it and then all of a sudden you just like run up to the dude and like pull it out.
All right.
We can show that off. That's pretty
Almost
cool.
some like Naruto, 4th Hokage stuff, but not exactly the same.
Let's see where we are. This island's pretty good. We could head over here.
Do the colored backgrounds of the lieutenants or the ship abilities dictate any sort of strength or rarity? Yeah, it's like
rarity.
Rarity, yeah. And as Jean-Luc had kind of talked about earlier, it kind of starts off at gray, goes to blue, goes to purple, goes to legendary, right? Or
Yeah. See,
or gold.
here they're singing.
Looks like something valuable.
Crime says by finishers, I mean when you have two enemies with low health, can you kill them both with one move?
Not so far. There might be an ability that lets you do that later. I don't know.
A weeaboo alert.
Weeaboo alert.
Yeah.
I just like that they just kind of go talk amongst themselves when they're not boarded.
They've got clicks, little clicks, you know.
Yeah, they're all hanging out.
So is this a new island?
Mm-hmm. This is this island right here, kind of in the middle. There's some pretty good side stuff here. We can also just kind of run around and do whatever.
Shanties, says Shibu. Yep. Lalu Z says, is there fast travel?
There is. So that's what the little whatever you call them, the viewpoints, the like eagle points are. I think that's how they worked in Origins as well, as their fast travels.
James wants some blood spilled, aka he wants to see some combat.
All right, let's do some combat.
All right.
This guy here has a mission. Just knock into him.
Hey, out the way. Can you speed up day and night like Origins?
Yep, you can do that. I didn't actually know that for the longest time, so I was like, man, I wish this game had that. And then Mike was like, you can totally do that. I'm like, what? Ah.
This matter is out of my hands.
Slick Jester says, Assassin's Creed Feel Japan, tell me that doesn't sound good. I've been wanting that forever.
Sounds good to me. I mean, there are a couple games, not that similar necessarily, but set in that, Japan era.
We're
You got
getting a lot
Neo
of
2 coming, you got Sekiro.
Sekiro.
Even though they're not Oh, and there's also Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep, we're getting the
Your friend,
is
won't
it-
you?
Onimusha.
Yeah,
Onimusha
Onimusha remastered. Yeah. And Warlords? Is it Warlords, I think?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of.
So you'll get that fix.
Yeah, if you're interested in
soon.
that feudal Japan fix, you are
Not all
getting
mercenaries are
it.
cutthroats.
But I agree. Assassin's Creed Era 1 would be great. I would love that.
What's causing the corruption?
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know what are
Warlords
the
Remastered.
cultists at the top of the menu. So I can't go too much into them for story reasons, and I can't show the menu for potential story spoilers. All I can say is that they are sort of the primary antagonists of the game, similar to how in Origins there was like the snake, the Order of the Snake.
Yeah, the
and you had that like
different like gangs essentially. Right?
yeah, and
Almost.
you had that like menu of like your kill list. It has a menu similar to that, although it's a little bit more in depth in this one. But I won't go too much into that for story reasons.
I'll get the records for you.
Perhaps there is someone left in Evia who can be trusted.
I'll find the records. The guards don't stand a chance.
They don't deserve a chance. For Evia to
Anthony
survive corruption and
asks,
those who
because I don't
spread
want to
it
butcher his last name,
must be
graphics look
crushed.
good. Are they better or similar to Origins?
They're very good. This game is gorgeous. It also has a photo mode that I love using. You can get this game just looks great. Actually, the best way to do it is call it gross, and then you get, like a nice view here. Like this game looks really really good. It's got a couple weird like you zoom in a little bit, and obviously that's like a lower texture that's like rendering, but this game looks really good. I'd love to see it on PC.
It's like as if you took a screenshot and then zoomed in, it would lose
Exa-
resolution.
Exactly.
The warehouse.
Yeah, I've been using the photo mode a lot and taking a lot of photos.
There's the warehouse dock.
This is maybe one of my favorite like looking Assassin's Creed games. I love the environments in this game.
Say what you want about Ubi, but they do make some eye candy.
They
That's
do.
from Slick Jester.
They definitely do. Okay.
Jay Collins asking a question. I think you can answer this. It's not crazy. Is Odyssey an evolution on Origins, or is it just Origins with a different skin?
It's more of an evolution, I'd say. It kind of adds a lot of stuff to it.
Now
A lot
to
of
find those
improvements.
records.
The level of improvements, I don't know exactly what you're looking for, but it definitely isn't just Origins with a different skin. It's more than that.
Records of the trades Evie has made in the last 6 months.
Okay, we're gonna try and get some. Let me swap my abilities over to.
Some more stealthy.
Maybe the
Yeah.
identity of the dagger's leader is in here.
It looks like AC Origins married to AC Black Flag.
Kind of.
Does Jean-Luc do a lot of photography? Not that I know of.
Me?
Yeah,
I used to in college.
yeah. But not so much like lately though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, was our screen flickering and I just... I really hope that I was tripping and I didn't see.
Hmm. Look
I think
away.
what it is this stupid thing that I had up there. There you go. Stop flickering.
Okay, I got
How
this.
does a bird stop midair? Because he's a badass.
Oh no, I don't have enough points. Okay, I'll just have to do this manually.
Shh, go to sleep. Oh, that's way more gory than just your normal combat.
Records of ship names.
Oh, right in the side or something.
This might help Arabia.
Oh, is that... I'm going to assume she didn't go for the the goods, but man, did it really look like it.
Kinda looks like it a
and
lot of times.
That's not very nice. That's like one of the worst ways to probably go out there, but...
So you need to burn these like.
No signal. See, yeah, I wasn't tripping. It did do
Oh
it.
man, that's a bummer. You need to bring these war chests here. Fun tip: before
Sorry
you
about
burn
that,
them,
guys.
loot them because they actually have a lot of resources in them.
Nice. Nice little tip there.
Yeah, you can look forward to more tips like that in our eventual tips video that I'm working on.
Yeah, what I gotta do is like there's a little splitter that's down underneath the table, and sometimes like when the hosts stretch their legs a little bit, it can kind of kick it, and then it'll do that no signal flicker for like the hottest of seconds. Why are they facing the wall? It's a good question. They were meditating or reading something.
Here, I can just.
Will there be a story co-op or something?
Maybe
Not
this
that I'm
will
aware of.
help Agapius identify the dagger's leader.
Oh, that's the move?
Yep. And I can chain it.
Dude, you are the 4th Hokage. You are actually the 4th Hokage.
It's really funny when you throw like on a dude in like a tower, and then you just run up there, and you're like, how did she do that?
Can you do it more than twice?
You can
chain it more than
you
twice?
can upgrade it.
Oh,
to
that seems
do it more than
insane.
twice. It kind of breaks the stealth a little bit.
Because, like, in theory, if there's 5... Well, I don't know what the max limit is, but in theory, if there's 4 guys or 5 guys that you had to deal with, you could just chain all... Oh, yes.
Let's get this guy's shield off. Come on. Eric.
Ooh, nice parry. Excellent.
I don't do the parries enough. I should get better.
I
at
mean,
that.
like, both seem pretty rewarding. I'm curious, like, do you feel like the perfect dodge is more, like there's more benefits there? I feel like just that slowdown gives you so much more benefit than the parry, but I can't tell. I've only seen parry once so far.
one thing you can do with the parry that's cool is if you parry, it does slow down for a sec, and then if you dodge right after, you'll dodge out of the animation, and it gives you more time and slowdown.
Ah. So it's like a kind of like comboing 2 of your defensive abilities. Or something.
And sort of a big tip I would say is anytime you get like the perfect dodge or slowdown, that's the time to use like maybe some other abilities that you normally couldn't use. So those aren't attacks you have to dodge. There we go.
Right under the,
All right,
the
nice
chin
and
strap.
combat.
That's such a silly question. Who would win, Batman versus this? Oh, for some reason in my head, I thought like actual Batman fighting Cassandra, but I don't think that was the question. Harry Hughes Wharton says, "Is combat similar to Bloodborne because it looks similar?"
I mean, in the sense that there's like a dodge
and a parry, but you don't have a stamina meter.
No, you don't have a stamina meter or anything like that.
You're a slave.
I guess in the sense that like Dark Souls had shields and Bloodborne didn't, and then Origins had shields and this doesn't. Kind of. I can sort of see how you're making that connection, but it's not. If you're expecting like Bloodborne level combat, it's not that.
What difficulty is this on? Probably just standard normal?
Yes, this is just on normal difficulty.
Because Anthony's still perplexed as to why those guys were just staring at the wall.
You know? That wall's really important, man.
Yes, Mercury, you can equip a spear. There's a bunch of weapons you can actually...
I could try switching around here.
Do you two have personal YouTubes? Asked James. I mean, I have one, but I haven't not really put anything on there.
No. I think mainly I use it now is I have like a playlist I made on there where I just take my...
Yeah,
like,
just to keep...
The
like,
videos I've made
yeah,
here.
just to have.
So it's like, hey, if you're ever interested in the stuff I make, check out that playlist. That's kind of what I use.
Tax collector Greaves. They'll increase your ability to tax people. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Joy Hayabusa says Bloodborne is my favorite game of all time.
It's one of my favorites.
It's up there for me,
It's really high
for sure. And every time I come back to it, it still feels as good as like the first time somehow, or maybe even better to some degree. You know, just because we've got such a good handle on it now that it's just like it feels so clean to be, you know, good at this game.
You can try this this harder area here. Let's see. Swap around my stuff.
Do it. Switch up the weapons.
Let's try this this mace.
All right.
And then we'll just do like a sword.
A rare family sword. Was that the Supito one? The one that you had to
Oh, it might be.
kill the thieving wife
That is
and
entirely possible.
help with some guy's broken spear? Oh, look, is that a good boy? Best boy?
Aw. Yeah, there's a lot of dogs in here. Seems good.
Best boy.
There are mercenaries with dogs, and sometimes you have to kill the dogs. And it's sad.
Oh. Jay Collins says, is the crafting system the same as Origins, as it felt repetitive, hunting animals and collecting resources to upgrade your gear?
So it's similar. You're not hunting. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same.
But you got to, did you get to dismantle in Origins?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I don't know if that was the thing. The
there's that
dismantling
dismantling
really
in here.
helps. I've never felt, at least so far, where that I've been like I don't have enough or anything.
Yeah.
If you're trying to like constantly keep maybe a certain weapon upgraded to your level, that might take a lot of resources to do. But if you're just kind of going with the flow, I haven't really run into any issues.
Can you ride a horse? Someone's just asking.
Yes. You have a horse. You can summon it at any time. So we could go explore this island after.
Nice.
All right. So I gotta kill that dude here.
Okay, Slick Jester said you did get to dismantle in Origins. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Tony Rex says, can you switch up armors too, or will you be looking Spartan-ish most of the time?
Oh no, you can totally switch it up.
Yeah.
So
He can look like an assassin. Well,
yeah,
depending on if he has enough pieces of gear, but yeah.
I could.
You got a 19 version. I don't know if that's better than the one you equipped.
So you can kind of go with like this, sort of have a more assassin look to yourself, which is kind of nice. But yeah, like they have like Spartan outfits, they have like Athenian outfits, kind of mercenary outfits, all sorts of stuff. Give myself an eye patch if I want.
Dude, Ben would be all about that life.
Oh yeah. All right, so I need to kill that guy who is the leader of this island, and also by luck he is a member of the cult. So I get like there's double reasons to kill him.
Okay, and we can show that?
Yeah, we can show
Okay.
killing him. We just can't show like the menu or anything
Cool.
like that.
So someone say, is there a fast way to maneuver when on land because this map looks huge?
A horse.
Yeah,
Horse is the
yeah.
fastest way to go. Okay, there's a lot of dudes there.
I'm guessing if you chain dagger, he doesn't die in like.
No, no. Let's try and take out some of these dudes first.
Yeah, you gotta thin the herd.
Exactly. Can I do it from here? No.
Christina Dublin saying, what other equipment do you have that will help you against enemies? Well, he has a bow and arrows with skills, as well as the weapons he decides to. Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, you got a bow and arrow, you get your weapons, you get your spear, which is sort of my like assassin blade, and that you can upgrade as well.
And of course, all your different abilities that you can decide to use.
Mm-hmm. The abilities are the big thing. It's like, for example, I have an ability where if you hold down the assassin button, you'll do like a critical assassin. You'll do more damage, which is good for trying to take out some higher level enemies that you normally wouldn't be able to assassinate
Nice.
as well.
Man, there's so much loot here.
There's a lot of loot in this game.
I can't read your name on YouTube, unfortunately, because it looks like characters. But it says, I spent 200 hours in Origins. It looks like I'm going to spend 1,000 in Odyssey.
This game's huge.
As you mentioned, like roughly 2.5x or something, right? Map in
Map
terms of just
size.
the map. Yeah.
Granted, you know, a lot of that's probably water, but it's still pretty big. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, see,
They're on to you.
they're moving, though. That's better. I want that. There's no way I could take him out on that little tiny spot.
Is there actual preparation for the assassination, or is it just usual kill him boring? Well, I mean, he's kind of prepping by killing all the other people, right? I guess, unless you're talking about something more involved.
Yeah, it's not like Witcher style where you go like, I have to find a book and research. Nothing like that. Okay, so
Sandrine Sharon says, what makes Odyssey stand out among the rest of the AC series?
Let's try it. How much am I going to do?
Oh,
I did
he's
it.
dead.
I got
he's just dead.
So, unfortunately, I have to confirm his kill, which means I have to stand over there.
Sweet.
So, we might have to
So we just got to take out some grunts.
Yeah, we just got to...
You would think their posse would be afraid now that the big leader's gone, but that's not the case. Oh, wow. Like a power strike or something.
Oh! That guy just...
He did a slamma-jamma, as I would like to call it. Oh, watch out.
Hello there, guys.
Oh, lion pelt. No problem.
There's lions in this game.
Nice.
Stab you.
Kind of gave you some iframes in a way. Ooh, here we go. Perfect dodge.
Uh-oh. I got a bounty.
Oh, they got...
Shoot.
They called in for their backup.
Yep. Bounty just love to show up when you're in the middle of a fight like this.
As they did in Shadow War. Except they'd come in and tell you, Oi, Ranger!
Exactly.
I'm here again! Time to die! Alright, sorry about that, guys. It was pretty bad. Orc impression, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I loved it.
Oh, God, level 20? Oh,
Yeah,
but you're
let's-
like 19,
Let's
right?
confirm this kill. Yeah, he's doable. It'll be a little tough, but it's doable.
Oi!
Ow, ow, ow,
Oh,
ow.
you got a lion friend, too?
Okay.
Ooh, Spartan war armor, though.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Oh, we're good, right? Oh, we'll just, they'll never know. Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
That
cool
looks
looking.
good.
Let's get a matching helmet for it.
Yeah,
pretty
pretty
bad.
close.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. Got to play that Fashion Creed. Fashion Creed?
Fashion Creed.
How many different endings? Who knows?
How many different endings? I know, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
AKA, who knows? I'm going to keep it very ambiguous and say, who knows? You got to play the game.
All I can say is that because of the way the game has choices, that there are actual multiple endings.
Okay.
I can say for a fact that there are multiple endings.
Okay.
But I don't want to maybe.
Yeah, you
give
don't
away
specify. You don't
the
specify.
amount.
There could be like 10. There could be like 5. There could be 100. Obviously these are all fake numbers.
Yeah.
Lest the wrath of ubiquitous software comes after us.
I think
And
they're
then
okay
you
if
won't
I say
get these
there are
streams
multiple.
anymore because we told you how many multiple
Yeah.
potential endings
I
there
get in
were.
real trouble with Peter.
Oi, Peter. I've broken embargo. So one thing I've always try to make sure that I didn't do, but I am so paranoid about it, even though I've been here forever.
No, I understand. I mean, this one I'm just like, don't accidentally go to the.
What is that?
quest
Another
line.
person?
Yeah, that happens. So sometimes they'll just show up. Yep, there they are.
Oh, that's the same person. Okay, it
So
makes
you
me
can,
feel a
that
little...
list right here. I have a max bounty. I have my
Sick.
5-star GTA.
Yeah, GTA,
which means I have 5 mercenaries currently hunting me right now.
no problem. Take them all down.
Oh Jesus!
They'll regret the day.
This is bad. I can't do this.
Okay, so what's the plan then?
Well, there's multiple ways. I could either escape.
Yeah.
Oh, here, let's escape. That'll probably be the best plan. Just get away from them. The mercenaries will still hunt you, but at least those other dudes will kind of leave me alone.
Thinning out the herd. Oh! Aggressive rooster chicken. Dang. That thing actually does some damage.
Yeah, they're all trying to attack me. What is going on? Why are they trying to attack me?
Maybe the mercenary is some type of animal master. Ooh, you got an arrow shot at you, I think?
Oh my god. Yeah, they're just following me. Come on.
Whew. How did that not kill?
I know.
Alright, now he's dead.
Alright. I can deal with these dudes.
Yes. A little bit.
Oh!
Face plant.
Dang, I didn't realize how
would
low
you
my
have
health
to
was.
do the...
Over again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Depending on where it auto saves.
Alright, let's find out.
Let's see.
Let's find out.
That's okay. I mean, this is an earlier save for me. We're just kind of showing it off.
Yeah. Specialized trained battle chickens. Yes, correct. You know a game is good when you get to kill a chicken.
Mm-hmm. There's a pretty good menu tip here that was something to the effect of like the best way to win combat is to get the enemy health to 0 and your health above 0.
Basically, them saying get good without saying get good. There was a game that says it literally says that. Maybe it's Dead Cells.
Yeah, that was
like one of them's just like plastered on the wall.
So he's still alive.
Good.
I'd have to redo all that.
Do it. Is there another way to approach it?
Probably not.
All right. Then you do you. What's next on the Cassandra agenda?
We can go try and kill maybe this
that one's
person.
lower.
Yeah. Let's go explore.
All right. Oh, cool. You're going to show off the horse riding as well. Someone did ask to see it.
Yep.
That's a sweet horse.
Yep. This is the skin you get for, I think, the collector's edition.
You need some carrots. It'll go faster.
No one notices me here.
Is there a lot of variation in the wildlife? Asked Dylan Duke.
A lot of bears, a lot of wolves, some lions, snakes. It's a decent amount. Elk, stuff like that. All right. I have no idea where I'm going right now. All right. I might have to hop off the horse for a sec and scale
Good
this
knowing
mountain.
you. Until next time, our four-legged friend.
Someone's asking about weather. We got some rain.
Sweet.
Some sweet, sweet rain. Wandering around, like like Origins is very sandy. This reminds me a lot more of like Witcher 3, kind of like the forest stuff.
Do you find any mythical creatures, or is it historical somewhat? The Crimson card at Yu-Gi-Oh! Shout outs to you making it into Jump Force for some stupid reason. But I mean, they've shown that you fight Medusa.
Yeah.
So she's somewhere.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, if there's room for Medusa, there's technically room for others,
more.
right?
Right.
But who knows? Like, that's the only one we know of for sure. Sorry, when you were, I don't think you were in the office. I had a deep argumentative conversation with Jordan and Gadge about how and why Yugi shouldn't be in Jump Force.
Oh, okay. Give me your pitch. Why shouldn't
I
he be in
said
Jump
he
Force?
shouldn't be because, one, none of the creatures he summons actually comes to like life. They're just like holographic. They don't exist, even though that's how they're gonna portray it.
But isn't in the show like they're based on real creatures?
Yes, this was what Gadge was saying, but that would then mean that everywhere they fought would have to be like the Shadowverse and not like
the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, the Shadow Realm.
Oh,
like,
what if he has a move where he sends them to the Shadow Realm?
I'm sure he does. But what happens the whole other time he's actually in I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. I summon Exodia. Anyways, back to Assassin's Creed. Anyways, it was dumb. Gadge was all for what the heck?
Yeah, that happens a couple times.
It's like the horse was shy, and he was like, "Hold on, I don't have my full armor kit yet."
It's all dark. I'm gonna wait a minute.
Ah, yes. Take a little nap, everyone. Watch as night becomes day.
There we go. Oh, bear.
Right in the face.
Oh. Run away, horse. Oh, I hit a tree.
Oh, no! Is it dead?
I have no idea.
Oh,
no,
wait.
it's fine.
Still good.
There we go.
The horse is like, nope, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he wants nothing to do with me
Oh,
anymore.
no, don't run.
Come back.
There's more bears over there. Oh, no, I heard one. Or no, they're just the
No,
elk.
there totally
oh,
is.
there is one.
My horse.
What a dumb horse. We warned it. We warned your horse. We said if you go over there, there's a good chance that you're going to get mauled by a bear. And it happened.
I don't even know where my horse went.
Yeah, the horse said F you,
Just
man.
ran off.
He said a big F you. Is there a snow region? We don't know.
Maybe. There is a area up north, which if there would be a snow region, that would make sense. But I haven't been.
Oh, is
so
that
I
your
cannot
horse to the
say.
left?
Oh, there it is. It's just looking up at the view. And
It's like, nope.
does not
Oh,
wanna
there's
be
another
around
bear.
Whoever's asking about wildlife, here you go.
Oh,
Lots
no.
of bears.
Oh, wait. He's smelling her. Him, her. I don't know what sex your horse is. Oh, no.
No.
She must have declined.
There we go. Oh, my horse, please come back. I could probably just... That'll actually probably just get him to come back.
What?
Oh my
That's
god.
silly.
There's more bears.
What?
Not a move I'm meant to use.
Oh, he's so angry, John.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Wow, 10,000 crit headshot somehow, even though it kind of looked like it hit his back.
Even more bears.
Wow, these graphics are insane, says Tony Rex.
They're really good.
James hopes there's a Kraken. Do you
Me
know how
me
hard?
too.
You know how hard that fight would be in your boat?
I would love for there to be a Kraken. I haven't really encountered any, like, ship boss stuff. Granted, I feel like I'm still really early on the ship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because you spent a lot of time on the land at the beginning. Are there people here? Oh, hello. Oh, missed.
Well, poison. Oh.
There we go.
He dead.
Anyone else? These people. No, I'll leave them alone. They're not going to attack me.
Is there going to be any spoilers here? No, Dynasty Gamer. We're just doing gameplay.
Spoiler-free experience.
Yeah. We're currently looking for another cultist. Oh.
Yep. Looking for another one.
Are these banditos?
Seems like it. I don't know who's on my side or not, though. Nope, also I appear to be stuck. And no, I'm not. Nope, I think I'm good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, these Spartans don't care about me.
Does he ever yell, "This is Sparta"? No, she doesn't yell it either.
No.
They'd probably be yelling, "This is Odyssey." I'll see myself out now.
Okay, so there's somewhere. They might be in a cave nearby.
Oh.
He didn't even know what hit him. That's good. Here, so this one, like, just the physics
Okay.
breakingness of this. Ah, wait. I
You
have
need
to
cool down?
I have to let it recharge. Dang.
Or you don't have enough.
I don't have enough for it.
Yeah.
Maybe if I just kill these dudes. I don't want to start up.
Yeah, if you
A
want to check
ruckus.
out ship gameplay, we did that earlier. So you can scrub back though for sure. Oh, are they down below in the cave?
Yeah, they're in this cave here.
Sweet.
Let's go get them.
Is the parkour similar to Origins?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there they are.
They're by themselves?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, there's a wolf.
Ah.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. A good boy.
Not anymore. Actually, no, wait, never mind. I can't use it.
Yeah,
I
you
forgot.
don't have the ability.
I forgot.
How does he not sense you?
Okay. Yep. Wasn't expecting that to work. I'm using a mace, so I'm very
Yeah.
much not used to this animation.
But it does some damage. Oh. And as the the scythe, you kind of have a charge up attack, which is cool.
Yep.
Oh, it's a.
Yeah, it's good. It'll like knock him back.
Yeah. Oh, he's got armor moves, I guess.
It's also a good way to. It goes through shields as well.
Oh, nice. It's that overhead.
I might switch out of that. That's not really what I'm used to. Although I'll switch back because I want to see the animation.
Dodge.
Get him there.
What is your favorite weapon? Asked Dylan Duke.
I actually like the spear a lot.
What's up, boss? How you doing? Poor doggo. Yeah, poor doggo. He's just a good boy. Actually, he wasn't that good because he didn't sense us coming.
No.
His senses were dulled. He's old. Are ships customizable? Yes.
To some degree.
To some, well, yeah. You can. There's skins for them, and then there's also, you know, your lieutenants and like different crew members.
You can buy more skins. There's also there is a microtransaction store the same way Origins had, although right now it's not online, so I can't actually even look at it.
Didn't you do a video on that last year? I feel like. Or was that something else?
That was Far Cry.
Oh, Far Cry.
The one on Far Cry. Come on. Want to get this.
Oh, he's got a little hop kick.
Oh!
Still good.
Dang.
Still good.
All right, let's confirm that. What do I get from him?
Wow, a waistband.
Cool.
Awesome.
Killed him. Let's go kill the rest of these people. Any other questions or things people are curious to see about in this game?
Good time to ask because we've got only about 10 to 15 minutes left of what we're allowed to stream. We're only allowed to stream for about 90 minutes.
If anyone wants to see anything else, if someone wants me to, I go fast travel to some of the other places I've already visited.
Yep.
And this save if people are curious.
Otherwise, we'll just be murdering the rest of these people at the abandoned mine. Is there a buffer on ship skins?
Buffer? What does that mean?
I don't know, actually. He said, or are they pointless? Oh, like, do the skins buff the ship?
Oh,
no,
they're
do not.
purely cosmetic. There's a separate stuff for like
for upgrades.
Upgrading. Yeah.
Do you have that, what he's using available as well? I mean, not that you have to use it. I'm just curious because he has, like, double one-handed mace.
No, I haven't seen anything like that. He's on fire.
Yeah, he is. Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, he's got a purple on him. Nice.
Hello.
There she is. Oh, you got poisoned right in the face.
Oh.
Oh. Ah, he didn't die. But still good.
It's still good. Wasn't bad. The best is when they're on a cliff. It's so satisfying.
Like
there
that?
We go. Like that.
Who's hyped for this game? Says Martin. Dylan says, I'm beyond hyped.
Yeah, if you liked Assassin's Creed Origins, if you like Black Flag, I think you'll be pretty into this game. This game is really cool.
James S. says, murder the innocent for science because this game lets you.
It does. The game, so yeah, like other Assassin's Creed games, if you were to like kill innocent people, it would like desync you because it's like, oh, that's not part of the simulation.
Yeah.
This one, it totally lets you do it. It just counts as a murder and it increases your bounty.
Nice. So
a little more
get that
GTA-ish.
wanted.
Yeah.
Increase that wanted level. He can't go too much into the specifics of the cultists.
No.
So, for those asking.
I can't.
But they are, like he said earlier, they're kind of like the family members and whatnot that you did go after in Origins.
Yeah, the Order of the Snake people in Origins. It's a similar idea where there's like a group of people you need to kill. Although the menu is like a little more in depth. I feel like than it was in Origins, which is cool.
Is there a difficulty selection in this game like Origins?
Yep. There's a difficulty selection at the beginning of the game, and I believe you can change it anytime you want as well. Is that everyone?
If we tell the date when the review comes out, then Ubisoft will have to kill them. They'll have to assassinate us, if anything. Yeah, we're not sure if we're allowed to tell you when the review's come out. But stay tuned. Look forward to it.
That's always weird because sometimes it's okay and other times
sometimes
it's not.
it is and sometimes it's not.
So
totally.
I just play on the safe side and
yeah,
say
for
like,
sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
Another thing I like compared to Origins is I feel like there aren't quite as many of these like question mark icons, which were sort of like, oh, it's like a base,
like
or it's like
littered with them, right?
Yeah, I feel like they toned it down just a little bit.
Is there a warning sound when mercenaries are near you? Yes.
Yes.
You know,
it makes this like kind of like siren sound to
battle
let you know
horn or something
that they're approaching.
All right, what's your next thing that you're gonna show off here in the last?
Let's get
10
to the
minutes.
top of this mountain here.
Get a vista.
Get a nice view. Is there anything in the world you are not allowed to show? Yeah, can't really show any story-based stuff, which is okay because I'd rather avoid that anyway. I don't really want to spoil that for people. And then, yeah, there's like some later side questy stuff. We can't really show any choices or anything like that. Any like major, like, oh, these are the big choices that'll have ramifications. Can't show any of that stuff. Are the characters interesting now? Could this be the next Ezio? I like Cassandra a lot so far. I really like her voice actor. I like her character.
Is the difficulty about the same as Origins?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Cool. What do you think about Assassin's Creed going full RPG?
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I like it quite a bit. And I think they're getting better. Like, this one has a lot better side quests than Origins did, in my opinion. Some of them are good in Origins, but others were, like, really boring. This does a lot better job having more interesting side quests.
Quiet Night wants to know, can you increase the cooldown speed on skills?
That's a good question. So you can upgrade abilities, and it's... I don't know if that... doesn't seem like that decreases cooldown speed. Yeah, there's an ability that
And there's, like, none of the equipment does that either?
Maybe,
a la, you know,
maybe
like
the
God of
equipment-
War with,
maybe
like,
the
runic
equipment
stuff.
does. I don't know. So if you go to your inventory, you get... So you'll have, like,
Yeah, it's just
damage
flat
and health,
damage
and then they'll
flat
have, like, a
health.
slot, and you have these engravings here that you can, like, apply.
So I see a lot of damage, modifiers of damage, crit, damage to animals. Yeah, it's all. It seems like a lot of damage.
Damage-based stuff.
Added
There are
or
some
modifier
stuff
damage.
that's like, hey, if you use the Spartan kick ability, maybe put this on your piece of armor, so it'll do 20% more damage. There are ones that like get back your ability points faster, but as far as the cooldown on specific abilities,
No, they're 25%
there you go.
cooldown.
25%
Sweet.
cooldown for all abilities. There you go. That totally is a
Boom.
thing.
That should be awesome. That's what I did in God of War. I mean, the comboing stuff was fun, but I used a lot of. I went heavy runic, so I was just spamming abilities a lot.
25% is pretty big. That I should actually, once I can unlock that, I should do that.
Nice.
Is there any part of the open world you can't show us? So just exploration stuff. So they actually did not give me any restrictions as far as.
Oh look, there's. Well, we don't know if there's actual snow up there, but you can see.
Yeah, as far as part of the map, there were no restrictions. They just said no story stuff. Presumably, there's gonna be some parts of the map that has some spoilers, but it doesn't seem like. So that's the furthest area over there I could go to. I don't know if maybe that I can't tell if it stops right before the snow or not.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Oh, nice.
This little viewpoint.
Does that become fast travel then?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then I can fast travel here anytime I want. Is there Sparta? Yep. Sparta's in this game. So is Athens. All the major, like, Greek cities are represented here.
Did you put a question, Liam? I do not see it.
Someone was asking about if the modern day stuff's in the game. I can't talk about the modern day stuff, but I can say that it's a thing.
All right. Well,
All right, it's pretty
I'll
good.
give it a last minute here, a last hurrah of questions before we wrap up.
Yeah, is there anything anyone wants to see? We got 7 minutes. We're technically
yeah.
out of show.
We have we're playing on PS4 Pro, Nick 13.
It's good looking. I'd love to see it on PC, like maxed out.
Can you get magical weapons?
Magical weapons, not that I'm aware of so far. Maybe though.
What's your favorite city
Favorite city?
so far?
Well, I haven't done the whole game yet, but I'm at Athens, and that's pretty cool. It's like a really big area, lot to do. Yeah, you get like here. If I go like here, for example, you kind of get like a more beachy sort of
Have
area.
you played on a normal PS4 yet, or have you seen footage of it?
I haven't. Alessandra's played
Okay.
a little bit on a normal PS4.
Because someone's asking if it still looks good on a first gen.
It still looks good. It doesn't look quite as good. The frame rate's a little more choppy, I want to say,
Okay.
from his experience, what he was showing me.
X Mantra wants to know how well is this game optimized?
Not bad. The only thing I've noticed that is a little annoying is the menus sometimes take a little bit to pop in when you load to them. Like
Okay.
it'll take like a
Second
second or two.
something?
Yeah, sometimes like 5 seconds, and you're like, it's just a little bit long.
McPhil wants to know, YouTube is doing its compression thing, but does this game look better than Origins?
Yeah. I mean, I can't do like a full comparison. I thought Origins
Yeah.
looked amazing. Hard to say. I would love to see like a Digital Foundry video that did an exact comparison.
Mhm.
But I like the environments better.
Nice. Tony Rex says, thank you for the gameplay, guys. Have a great day. Thank you. You too.
No problem.
Can you side with Athens? Asked 9966 Brandon. Is that a question you can answer?
Sorry, what was it?
Can you side with Athens?
So yeah, I mean, in the Conquest stuff, you can pick which
Faction
you
help,
side
right?
with as far as that. As far as how that plays into the overall story, I actually personally don't know yet. That hasn't really come into play.
Yeah.
But even if it did, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, of course.
But yes, and with the mechanic stuff, you can totally side with them. In fact, that Conquest ballad at the beginning, I was on Athens' side.
Okay. James S says it'll make a great potato mode. Shadow Wolf says, are there any references to Greek gods?
Oh yeah. We were earlier. There's like a Temple of Poseidon I was at. They make references to like I have armor, like I had the like the gauntlets of Ares and stuff like that. So you get different armor and based on like Greek gods, and people talk about them and you see statues of them.
Yeah.
So all that's represented.
Liam says, can you go into the mountains next to Focus and Malice or Macedonia a bit to the west? Is that up top? That's up top, right? There's Focus, Malice, and Macedonia.
No, you can't go here.
Okay.
That's where the mountain would be. Oh, you know what? I know the perfect place to end it on.
All right. Let's get there.
Let's get there nice and quick. We'll head to this nice statue of Zeus.
Pantera Vol says, how good is the combat and what other game is it comparable to?
I like it. It's I guess you haven't played Origins, because I would say it's like that. But
Oh, me or the
question
okay,
asker?
The question, yeah.
It's kind of got influences from like From Software games. I don't think it's as tight as those. But
It's like I mean, I hate us always using the Souls
know,
claim,
me
but I
too.
get it. Like it's what happens when people want to compare it to something else. So I think it's fair, especially given what they are asking. It's like Souls Light, kind of, right? In
Yeah,
a way,
exactly.
and less forgiving, but still rewarding when you get the perfect dodge off or the parry off. Can you wear Athens gear?
Yep, you can wear gear of all sorts of factions.
How many naked statues are there?
Funny you should ask.
Of course. All right. Are there any
The
cool
timing
Easter
could not
eggs?
be more
We
perfect,
wouldn't
thank
be
you.
able to talk about Easter eggs even if they were in the game, just because obviously they're, you know.
I haven't found any yet, but you know what? Actually, Mike said there were a couple cool ones.
Yeah,
that
but we just
can't talk about. But yeah, there are a couple.
Oh my gosh. Who are you hanging off of right now?
Zeus.
The
Good
great
old-
Zeus.
Good old Zeus.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Well,
well, that's Assassin's Creed.
I don't think we can. You know, it's not going to end better than that. So.
No, probably not.
Thank you, John Luke, of course, for playing. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We have more stuff coming for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, of course. We're gonna have a guide. Obviously, we're gonna have our review. We put up some gameplay, so if there's something you missed in here, maybe it's in that. I think we did show off some animal hunting and gameplay that we didn't do here today.
Yep.
So that's there. Make a photo, says Crime. There is photo mode for this.
There's a photo mode.
How is he climbing this? You know. Wow. All right. All right, fine, I'll show it, but I'm reluctantly going to show it. Yeah. There you go.
Take a photo.
Nailed it. All right. Anyways, thanks everyone for tuning in. We're going to be back tomorrow as we are Monday to Friday. John Luke will be back Friday with Ben doing some Soul Calibur beta.
Yep.
And yeah, until next time, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Any last words, John Luke?
No. Stay tuned for our eventual review.
Awesome.
And more coverage about this game.
Cool. Peace out.